Sorry, but we gotta find some robes.
Caught on camera, being snotty. Hey, we're back. I'm back. Sarah's back. Sarah, you haven't been around for a while. What have you been up to?
I'm working.
Working hard?
Supporting you.
No, that's not true at all. Come on. So right now we're in a mountain town. We're in Qingcheng Shān. Qingcheng Shān is around here somewhere. And this is like the town at the base of the mountain. Qingcheng Shān is a Taoist mountain. It's an important mountain for Taoism. And we're here kind of a weekend getaway from Chengdu. It's a short little train ride away. It was like 30 minutes on the train, on the high-speed train. Pretty simple to get to, but it's a good little spot because there's some good food here and there are hot springs. So we got a room in a hotel with hot springs, and we're just gonna have some food and sit in the hot springs for a day straight. That's the plan. And I guess I thought you guys would want to come along, see the food, and then see me in my bathing suit. We want to go to one of these. I'll figure it out. So we're going to do a couple specialties in this area, but what I really want to talk to you guys about is, it's called làròu. And làròu is this right here. It's smoked meat, brined, cured. This is belly here. So belly is the same cut as bacon. That looks like a pork picnic, pork shoulder. We got some sausage, we got some ribs here. This right here is a whole face. You can see the face of a pig. So that's kind of what they do out here, because you can set fires and smoke meat really easily and not have to worry about disturbing people. So let's go in here and get some food. People are happy because they're on holiday. It's a little rowdy in here, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna switch sides. People keep bumping me. I can't get my goddamn legs under this table. I don't see it here. Stop bullying me. Yes. Oh no, we're okay. Thank you very much. Làròu. Qingcheng Shān, làròu. Làròu literally would be like old, you can say like old preserved meat. But the term La is actually interesting because the last calendar day of the lunar year is called La, which would be mark of winter, beginning of winter. So I suspect that's where the word comes from. But now it's just accepted to be known as like preserved. You can use that word to describe something that's preserved. You want sausage too? That looks incredible. Sarah's yelling at me, please eat some, it's so good. And I'm sitting there taking shots for you guys. Screw you guys, I'm eating some. See that? That is basically bacon. Look at the grease dripping off of it. It's smoky, savory, salty. So if you guys know how bacon's made, it's basically cured meat. Like they boil it in like a salty brine, and then they hang dry it. They usually smoke it. This is the same thing, except the brine has some Sichuan, some Chinese flavors in it. Sichuan peppercorns. They put like vinegar, like a dark soy sauce, even some baijiu, some rice wine. Boil it up and basically boil the ingredients. to just combine them and to bring the flavors out. And then they'll put it into like a sealed container with the meat in it after it's cooled down. And just let it sit for like 3 days, just to soak in all the flavors. And then they'll pull it out and they'll dry it. Sometimes up to a week they'll dry it. You'll see it hanging on balconies, anywhere. Like in Chengdu right now, I can walk around and see sausage hanging everywhere. And then they'll take cypress tree branches and they'll layer them and like set them on fire, put the flames out kind of, but just like get that smoke going. So it's just smoking, smoking, smoking for like a few hours, maybe 3 hours, and then hang it up to dry again. And you know, it'll keep for a really long time, especially in winter, which is when they do the majority of their smoking, because natural refrigeration, and also, you know, pests don't, there's just less flies around and stuff, so you don't have to worry about it.
I really like the sausage.
Me too. It's spicy.
I'm used to the sausage that's a little tougher,
Yeah,
like
like
chewy.
chewier.
The outside has a tough casing,
Wow.
but this is just melts in your mouth.
It's because they steam it. So like you'd think you'd be able to eat it after all that, but you know, we would eat like a pepperoni stick, but you can't eat it. You have to cook it first. And they usually either boil it or they steam it. I gotta try this dòuhuā. Dòuhuā is soft tofu. Literally means, I think, flour, bean flour. But look at that. That's like crispy on the outside. It's got a nice breading on it. The sauce is probably xiāngcháng sauce, which is fish fragrant sauce. Maybe you've heard of fish fragrant pork slices, fish fragrant eggplant. It's a heavy garlic, heavy ginger, just tons of flavor. It's one of the best sauces in Sichuan. It is my favorite.
It's incredible. It's like crispy on the outside, even though it's covered in fries, and the inside is just like butter and it melts.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that crispiness, like the flavor of a crispy, like the battery flavor. But the tofu is so soft. It was just like you slurp it up through a straw if you had to. Dòuhuā is, oh Jesus, pepper in the back of the throat. Dòuhuā is a thing for this area. I'd say, oh God, I'm slowly losing my voice. Let's get some beers up in this bitch. Hey, what do you want? Mango pijo. Pijo. Oh, that was a quick word. Now we're rocking and rolling. Spicy meat, beer. This feels like a holiday. What are you doing? You got rice in your cup? Well, that tofu is amazing. Look at this, just like jiggle of it. Look at that, that's a meaty piece. See this? Mountain food. Cheers me. Weekend getaway, out of the city, into the fresh air, relatively fresh I think, and into the hot spring soon. All right, I'm at the hotel. We've checked in. This is a pretty typical kind of hot spring hotel for China. We got some people cooking. Just zhurou? Yangrou. Oh. Lamb on a spit down over here. There's some statues around. They've got a mahjong room, play some mahjong, drink some tea. I think there's a restaurant. And there are hot springs. So we're gonna go have a quick look at them and I'll show you guys what it's all about. There are quite a few hot spring hotels in Sichuan. I guess it's a Chinese thing in general, but in Sichuan with the mountains close by and stuff and actual natural hot springs, there are a lot of hotels that take advantage of that. Some of them are real, like, you know, you smell the sulfur in the water. Hey, it's Eddie. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? We've been watching Frasier. Oh, Jesus, so many episodes. Sarah just has it constantly going on in our house. It's too much. It's too much. Too much Frasier. But here we go. This is the hot spring area. We got different little pools here. And how the Chinese like to do it, is, from what I've read, is they start off like warm water, gradually go hotter, jump into the hotter pools. Some places will have the temperatures posted. This place doesn't. But and then at the end they'll go into a cooler pool and just to cool down their body. I think it's a health thing. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's like 6 or 7 little pools. And they're a good temperature. Feels real nice actually. These ones are not sulfur. I imagine that they're geothermically heated, if that makes sense. But they aren't the mineral water. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but sometimes you'll go to one and it'll just smell like sulfur, and it's supposed to be good for your body. So, you know, you get used to the smell, and I kind of like that. Better for the skin probably too. It's nice and toasty. So at night this will be pumping. We'll change into our bathing suits, crawl in one, and that'll be it. Hi! Party! Ready to jump into the hot spring?
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no love. Fuck a date. I just fade. When I hit the jack, you can keep the pie. Every night I gamble, I stop. Yeah. When I check the cost, I was like, oh, that's expensive. Ay, rolling flex in my ear. You a fucking odd, you weird. Which way I'ma steer? Know the bags of money be near, but you don't really see it till it's here. That's all I do since I was 17. Cutting up tofu. Why you lame soft don't speak? Fuck it, I don't know you. Yeah, get run through by my team. Dropping them hits like Blitz. I bought my cheese like Ritz.